Hello all my YouTube friends. I've got a great little life hack for you. This is so awesome. It's something I come up with. You know, I do a lot of ice fishing. I'm living in a cold climate and I was trying to come up with a way to keep my feet warm. So it seems like a real battle to keep my feet warm when I'm out ice fishing, or I do sails, outdoor sails, and I'm wearing, you know, dress shoes. So I come up with something really cool. I want to share it with you guys. So in doing so, basically you just take, well, this is just my hiking shoes. Use it for example. Just pull your insole out. You see how thin they are. There's just no insulative value here at all. So I'll show you something really cool. I know it's incredibly simple and you're going to be really impressed with how it works. Frost King, okay, it's pipe wrap. It's insulated, it's got the aluminum and the foam insulationing on it. Okay, I will show this to you, Frost King. Hopefully that's showing up on my video. It doesn't look great, but no one sees it, so it doesn't matter. This is just purely for practical purposes. What we do is, hopefully that's showing up here. I'll pull this back. Is you just pull off some of this tape and apply it to the bottom of this insert. Let me actually pull this over just a little bit. You want to get it just where it fits the bottom of your shoe, of your insert. This insert's a little bit curved. It's the first one I've done that's curved. A little bit of a problem. I'll start at this side and then I'll just make do as I get over there. All right. So we're just gonna go there and we're gonna cut it, just square it off for right now. I know this is crazy. We're gonna go right next to it. And I'll show you what I'm doing here in just a second. You're totally gonna laugh until you actually do it yourself. You're gonna be so impressed with how comfortable this is. So, hope you can see that. This is the way it looks right now. Okay, we're not done. Then, now, yeah, I'm using camo duct tape. You don't have to do this. The reason I do this step is this aluminum is a little bit slippery on some of my shoes. Once it's inside, depends on what is inside of your shoe. And also the seam where you put the two pieces together. So this looks kind of junky. And I just have this camo tape laying around, so I'm using it. Wow. Can't find this camo tape. It was cut just perfectly where it blended in with the next side. All right, so I'll show you what I do here. Just like this, right down the middle of that seam. Just like that. I know this sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm telling you, it works. Okay, then we're just gonna cut it. All right. Now, we're just gonna kind of follow this outline here a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, no one sees it, just you. And you don't want to throw away all the scrap. As of right now, let's just keep it. Put the sticky side up, so in case you need to use it for another part of this project I'm gonna show you. A little bit sticky. Okay. I told you you're gonna laugh, but this is a neat little life hack. It's a DIY on warm feet. When you live as far north as I do, it is handy. So this uses like Astrofoil. We use this in our campers. You use it in building homes. this aluminum foil has a very reflective, I think it has an R value of like a reflective R value of 7. So it reflects the heat back up, and it really works. And then you have this foam that's cushiony, okay? So you gain cushiony, insulation, and reflective value. It's really cool. Then you take one of these wedge piece shapes. It doesn't have to be anything particular. And then you can put it right where your arch is. Give you just a little bit more arch. All right. Then slide it right back in your shoe. And I'm telling you, that will feel better than the day you first bought this shoe. It's so comfortable. When you put your shoes on, within seconds, you can feel heat just kind of radiating. It's so warm, so nice. All right, we'll do one more, and as you can see, this takes like no time at all. We'll pop one of these babies out. Let's go to work on it. And as I'm doing this, I think I'm discovering something else. You want to do the arch side first. It seems like the other side is so curved, it's a little bit hard to judge just where to put it. So we'll whack that off right there. Let's run another bead right down beside it. Put them right next to each other. Slice that off. My wife wants me to do her boots too. So where the seam is, okay, then we'll take some duct tape. I know this looks wacko, doesn't it? But I'll tell you what, if you have to deal with the cold outdoors like I do, or if you're on your feet all day, this is so nice. And again, the reason I'm using this duct tape down here is to seal these two pieces together to keep them from coming apart, even though they're sticky. Also to keep moisture from, if you do happen to get a little snow down in your boot, it gives it more distance between the bottom of your shoe and your insert. Keep your feet dry, keep moisture from coming up through here. Keep the cold from coming up through there. And also to keep this from being so slippery in the bottom of your shoe. Really works. All right, and we'll trim out some of this. And like I said, you'll want to keep some of this excess because you can use it in your arch area. You guys are going to laugh until you actually do this. And you're going to be like, man, that was a great hack. And you can do a better job if you want on making it look nice. I don't really care. They're in my hunting and fishing boots, so just, you know, they get water in them, snow, everything you can think of. So I really don't care. All right. And then again, on this arch, you can put this down in here, okay, like that. And then push this up. And then you've got a little bit extra in that arch to give you a little bit more support in your hunting shoes or hiking shoes, whatever you're using them for. And these are definitely not a cold weather. These are all mesh. They're just all-terrain hiking shoe. I use them until the snow gets on the ground, or unless the temperatures get, you know, below upper 20s. If it gets below, say, 28, if it gets below that, I don't wear these anymore. I go to my insulated shoes. So that is literally all there is to it. I'll grab a piece of this and show you how this works. Nice insulation, thick aluminum. Stuff wears really nice. It's very flexible. It's not uncomfortable at all. It's sticky, so it stays on your insert. You know, once you your pressure points will compress over time, like where your toes are or your heel, so it won't maintain this complete thickness forever. I wish it would. It's incredibly comfortable, but you will get the insulation value from this, and it is pretty impressive. All right, guys, that's a little life hack from Rip Fletching, and this is it, guys. I have done 3 sets of boots, and I still have enough to do another set, and it's with the Frost King pipe wrap insulation tape. It's the foam, not the fiberglass. Anyway, give this a try. I think this was, you know, like $5. It was like $4.75, something like that, and quite worth it. All right, like and share, guys. I hope it works for you as well as it has worked for me. Hit that little subscription button and the bell. I'll have a bunch more videos coming out, Lord willing.